Yo, what's good? Happy Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on where you are. Tonight I'm gonna try to, well, I'm definitely gonna finish the other arm, and yeah, I don't know where we're gonna go from there. Maybe some legs, maybe some shoulders. It's hard to see. Okay, I'm gonna need 38 in the next step. So I'll cut that out too right now. So you missed the past few VCs, but it's awesome. Yeah, hell yeah, finish that high new. What better reason than to build than hanging out with other builders? Shit, which one was 38? I think this one was. I almost didn't stream tonight. I got a overtime opportunity, but I was like, man, fuck that. I want to stream. It is really fucking hot in here, though. I need to crack the window, I think. Half done with the backpack. And it's just weapons and done? Jeez. Jeez, it could be done tonight. Oh, my window's locked. It's hot in here, isn't it, buddy? Go get some cold, fresh air in here. Had the heater going for a little too long, and then now my computer's just heating the whole room up. That air's already feeling good. Already. Yeah, Kryptonic, if you want to hang in VC, I'm down tonight. Just let me know. Or just hop in, shit. This is not the new office, no. This is temporary office. The new office was not structurally supported. We accidentally turned a partition wall into a structural wall upstairs. So I've got contractors here this week putting in some support beams, breaking the bank. But I'm hoping to move into the actual new office this weekend. They got one beam up today. So I think tomorrow they'll get the other beam up and we'll be good. Well, I'll be good. My wife's already moved into her office. But I'm excited. I ordered a desk a couple weeks ago. And that will be here. Or that was here. That is here. Did I just lose internet? No. No. No! It says it's still going on. It says it's still going. Are we back? Are we back? The music came back. Stream's been good the whole time. Okay. Working for me. So I'm trying to close some things. It's good to know that it's still going okay. Let's see. Chrome is taking up all my memory right now. And I've only got a couple things open. Chrome is using 2 gigs right now. We got all these instances, and I've only got 4 tabs open. Let's try something. This might fuck my stream. I'm gonna try closing Chrome and hope that that doesn't fuck everything up. Are we still here? I think we're still here. Yeah, nice, okay. Okay, let me get my music back going and we'll actually do a little building. Chrome is claiming that there's like 24 fucking extensions running, but it only shows as Google Chrome. Ugh, I'm gonna have to do some digging. That's really annoying. Sorry, chat. Okay. Music's back. I'll hop in the voice chat here as well. Just gotta open it back up. Yo. What is good? Let me adjust some levels here.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I just wanted to adjust some levels. I think we're golden. I think we're good.
Nice.
Yeah, that was weird. I think that my something spiked and caused everything to grind to a halt for a second. What's up, Danger Seth? No, the dog is not sick. It was
Hands.
a temporary thing. Kaiju, here are my hands. Don't see no hands. They're here. They're here. I've just been dealing with some technical difficulties. We're good now. We're good. We're good. Things were acting a little strange, a little funky. Hi, Rose. Yeah, the dog did get sick one more time last night, actually, but he was such a good boy. He, like, ran up to me. He does this thing when he gets really sick, when he's, like, not feeling good, when he's like, ooh, like, he might throw up. He starts, like, licking his chops, like, furiously. And so he started doing that, and he ran up to me, and he started licking his chops like crazy, and I was like, are you sick? Do you need to go out? And he like ran straight for the door. So I ran to the back door with him. It, like, took me a second to get my shoes on, and he like almost threw up, and I was like, wait! And we got outside, and he ran all the way off the deck and threw up in the yard.
At least he made it outside and
Yeah.
onto the grass and didn't make a big mess.
Yeah, it was great. It is not because I accidentally made mustard gas last week, Kaiju. I did not make mustard gas. I made chlorine gas. Correction, she says, hi! Throw that right back at her. I don't know, sometimes his tummy just aches. I think sometimes he licks up a little too much hair, or he might have eaten a bug, or he eats dinner too fast and it doesn't digest well. Potato. He's on to me. No, it's potato. Or is it potato? Or is it potato?
I think we're forgetting about spuds.
Tubers. I like to call them tubers. Spuds is good.
Isn't cobblers another term for them too? Or am I crazy for that one?
I don't know. You might be wildin'. Might not. I've never heard cobblers, but that doesn't mean it's a term that's
I haven't heard it in like
not
the
used.
world, but in the anime restaurant To Another World, they call potatoes tubers cobblers. So I don't know if it's just like because the tubers is one that we use, but I didn't know if cobblers was like another term, and it just kind of merged the two.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Seth, if you don't know, Kaiju is incredibly, immensely old. He's actually, Thoth, the, god who taught Egyptians how to write.
Hmm.
Fuck, I don't know which one this is supposed to be. I think it's that one.
Is there any noticeable differences between them?
Yeah. They're opposite. But it's hard to make it out in the instructions. I think I've got it right.
Worst case, you just swap them.
Yep. Whoa, I missed chat here. Do you glue Gunpla? No. Short answer, no.
With like very few exceptions.
Yeah.
If there's like a tiny piece that's not fitting in place, I'll either glue it and sand it so that it fits, or just outright glue it, depending on.
The only pieces I've glued are pieces I've broke. And I finally have cement, so I'm probably never gonna use, like, glue again.
I guess, that also kind of varies the answer as well. Because I guess, do you consider cement to be glue, or do you consider them different things?
Imagine just, like, pouring Elmer's glue on that shit. Like it's rain. Yeah, I'm hoping that the contractors are going to be done tomorrow, or the latest Thursday, because that'll give me a chance to set up my office on Friday, and I'm really hoping to pull my 150 follower celebration on Saturday with a 12-hour stream. Hopefully, if my wife is okay with it. So that'll be sweet, because I've got plenty to do, not just between this, but like I want to paint. I want to start painting this weekend too, so between painting and this, that'll take up a lot of time. And I might buy Katamari Damacy so I can play a little bit of video games.
The original one or the remaster?
Whichever one's on Steam. Assuming it's the remaster.
I think it is, yeah. The reroll. I've never actually played a Katamari game. I know, like, of them, and I think the general idea is you pretty much roll around, like, gathering stuff.
Yep. Roll around a little sticky ball, and things stick to it, and as you go, it gets bigger and bigger, so you can stick larger and larger things. I remember I played it back in like 2008, and it was like really hard at first, and then once I got the hang of it, it was like game over. Nobody stood a chance against my sticky ball.
It seems like a really relaxing type of game to play.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty chill. I kind of wish I still smoked weed.
Fair enough.
This piece has a mold line. I'm gonna try to just buff it right out.
Made one of these wrong.
I finally got my little LEDs from AliExpress today. So I'm excited for those. The batteries I need for it though are stored away right now. I gotta wait till the contractors are going to get to them. Basically, we took like all of our big furniture out of our living room and stored it in the garage, and everything else I like piled up into the corner and covered in plastic. Which should have been great, should have been fine, but the contractors threw some like power cords and shit on top of the plastic, and it pulled the plastic off of like half of the stuff. Because I had it going over like some bookshelves, and then I had like some desks and tables and things in front of it. So it pulled it right off the tops of the bookshelves. And I was like, fuck, man. It's like there's not even any point now in trying to put it back up, because they already got everything on those shelves covered in the dust. So it's fun.
Yeah, I'd see about maybe putting in a complaint about that.
I mean, it's just a general contractor, and he's really nice. He's cutting us a good deal, so, and he was able to see us like on the fly, so that was we couldn't have gotten luckier. Sang, hello there. Hello there. Welcome in. Oh, check this out. I got something else from Ellie too. This poster, they advertised it as a poster, but it's a metal poster, which I wasn't ready for, but it turned really cool. I don't know if you're familiar with this. It's called The Forgiveness of John, and it is a piece. Basically, it's symbolic for John Arbuckle slaying the beast that Garfield became.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now that you explain it, okay, yeah, I do get it.
Yeah, I am in love with this piece. It is so great, and it's cool. I'm glad that it turned out to be metal because it's just very slightly embossed around the border. So it's freaking sweet. I'm stoked. I'm stoked for it. Sang asked, are you going to use LED for this F91? Yes. I don't know if I'm going to use the kit to do the RX-78 for a call in my backlog. So for now, I'm just going to build this, and then before I start painting it, I'll probably order water slides and the LED for this, so that it gets here by the time I'm done painting it. Maybe I'll order a couple kits before I start painting it. I have a huge... I know. I just haven't had any time. I know it's crazy because like most of the kits on the shelves behind me, out of all of those, only like 5 of those are painted. So I've got almost a dozen that I need to paint. It's gonna take a decent amount of time. That's the backpack you're working on, yeah?
Yeah, it is.
Sweet. That looks cool. I loved how detailed that is. Oh!
I got the thrusters. Well, not the thrusters, the fuselage is done. There. I guess stream won't be able to kind of see this, but...
No, I could pull it up on my stream, though.
To...
Here.
If you want to. I guess.
It's a little big on my... Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fuselages compared to the actual kit itself. And then, yeah, I'm just working on the fin funnels, I think is what they're called.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking sweet. Pull you down to this corner here.
have to be extra mindful of where my hands are now. I'm so bad for having them just like slightly out of frame or in like one of the corners instead of centered.
Yeah, I tend to have the same problems. Anthony, what's good? And Dapper, what's up, dude?
We're partying here tonight.
I know, everybody's showing up. Anthony, I'm good, thanks for asking. I'm excited. Contractor's been working the last couple of days, things are underway. Things are looking up for a change. Just this entire renovation project has been unbelievably stressful. Dapper, no, I did not see your new setup. No. To share. Post it in the hobby room setup channel in my Discord. If you want, you don't have to. Also, anybody here that is not in the Discord that would like to be, feel free to join. All are welcome. All that are over 18, 18 or over, are welcome. Maybe some other time. Yeah, cool. No worries, no pressure at all. Much progress have you made on the Gundam? You see a friend in the corner, tell him I said hi? Yeah. The friend is Kryptonic. A friend of the stream.
I'm here as well, so I can see the chat a little bit. And yes, hello.
Who just jumped in the
Alright,
call?
what's this channel?
Dapper, what's up? It's under Gunpla.
Wait, what?
It's under Gunpla. There's a hobby room setup channel.
Like the 4th channel from the top, I think.
Oh. I'm fucking stupid.
Forget about it.
Almost on the backpack.
Let's see the new setup. Oh, sweet. Look at that RGB keyboard.
Nice.
You're one of those vertical freaks.
I am one of those vertical
So-
freaks.
No, that's chill. When I had just two monitors, I had one of them as vertical, and I really liked it. But now I'm using 4 monitors, and none of them are vertical.
I'm fucking mad.
I know, it's wild. All angles.
You have the room.
I'm using a huge... I've told you this before, haven't I? I use one of those 6-foot fold-out tables.
Oh, okay. I know what type of table you're talking about.
Yeah, like those big plastic ones that fucking college kids play beer pong on. Yep. And my 4th monitor, which is a TV, I'm gonna mount it above them on a wall. So I'll have plenty of space. The monitors were all provided by my employer, which makes
Chat is
me
muted.
worried about leaving the company.
So how does your table not tip over?
How does it not tip over?
As well.
Because it's big.
It's a lot of weight. I have a Rubbermaid desk and it's like very sus. It wants to fold.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty legit concern. I might have to think about that with the new desk. Hopefully it shouldn't be
If
a
it's a
problem.
proper like computer desk, I don't think it should be, because it'll be a lot more structurally sound and actually designed for like heavy weight.
True. At the same time, I ordered it from Amazon.
I can't even mount anything to that Rubbermaid desk. I don't know how you use it.
Have you used mounts?
Yeah.
You clamp them to the edge of the desk.
But you can't do that with these tables.
With the table that you have?
Yeah.
Oh.
Kind you play beer pong on.
Oh, no, I'm not going to use this. Once I have my new desk set up, I'm not going to use this big table for my computer stuff anymore.
I know, but I'm just wondering how you make use of it when you can't mount it and do it.
See, well, I actually do have my overhead camera mounted to it. Just clamp it on real tight.
Shit.
Yeah. I know, it's crazy. I do have to, like, take it off and move it after every stream, though, so that I can, like, actually work during the day.
Fuck that.
I know, ideally I'd have, like, a permanent setup, and I wouldn't have to move anything. I also have to change out a couple of the monitors between like my PC and my work PC, which is annoying, but I've got it down pretty fast.
Some guy was telling me he moved his whole PC setup over to Germany.
Nice. If they
He
said,
just put his PC into a carry-on or into a suitcase, and then he put his hard drive and GPU into a carry-on.
oh, he took that shit on the flight. Hell yeah.
I can't really blame him because I feel like that would be the only way that I would trust transporting my computer over a distance like that.
Yeah, Empty. These big fold-out tables are really useful for having like hobby space. It's true. Just buy some cheaper monitors. 50-inch TV is one of my monitors. Yeah, hell yeah, exactly. That's what I've got. A 40-inch is my fourth monitor, and it's big, but it's also nice to watch stuff on it. Oh, a $50 TV. Okay, okay. Monitor in the past. And you're right, it's not very high res. They kind of suck as monitors. What the fuck is going on with this? Oh. What are you up to, Dapper? Are you building right now?
About to.
Nice. Still working on that RX-78?
Yep.
Which one is it? Master grade?
Yeah, master grade 1 year war.
Ooh.
The fucking inner frame, the legs is mind-boggling. So the whole leg,
Detail of them, or the complexity?
not even that, the whole
Screen
the whole inner
tearing
frame of the legs is
Nice.
one piece.
How does that work?
that everything just like builds off of?
Basically, yeah. And then you got like these pieces that stick out of it that you fold out.
Oh. Oh.
Sounds super weird.
There, I posted into Gundam Jet.
Okay, I'll take a look at it in a moment here.
No, now!
The scan sucks, but you get the general idea.
Oh yeah, that is a lot. That is a lot like an RG. Wild.
I think the RG is based off that.
Okay. How old is this kit?
From 2005.
Okay, okay. Oh, I'm seeing what the front of it looks like now. I see.
Although Crit says it's the second best looking RX-72, so at least there's that.
Who says that?
Crit Dracula?
I don't know who that is.
You've never seen Great Dracula or whatever his name is in chat?
No.
Oh, okay. He comes by my channel a lot. He's also in Neon's channel a lot, so...
Okay. I don't make Neon's
Yeah, I see what you mean.
streams that often. A lot of the times...
It's the weirdest hour.
Yeah. Yeah, it is weird hours. Sometimes it's like... he goes live when I'm already streaming, or he'll be live like while I'm working. Most of the time, most of the bigger Gunpla streamers aren't doing it while I'm working. Sometimes I'll lurk, but most of the time I'm like just watching other shit while I'm at work.
I'm pretty much always lurking. The only grandpa that's better looking this one is supposedly the Origin version, so...
I like all the grandpas.
You should have seen the runner for that list. It was basically two runners in one that you had to cut through.
Wow. I've got a few of those double runners in this kit, and it took me a good few minutes to realize that they were considered separate runners. Like A1 and A2 on this are both on the same runner. That's A1 and that's A2. And they do that with the Ds too. D's runners.
It sucks when you stick the same look-like part to the piece and it doesn't fit because it's mirrored wrong. So you'll have C1 and C2, but only C1 will fit. C2 that looks just like it won't fit.
Oh. I haven't run into that problem. But I also haven't tried it.
IBO kits.
Really? It's good to know. Got a couple IBO HGs now in my backlog. Who knows when I'll get to those now.
I still run into that problem and like, oh, they look the same, but they're actually different.
What fucking gives, Bandai?
mean, it kind of makes sense. It's like putting your left shoe on your right foot kind of thing.
You can't put your left shoe on your right foot.
No?
Anyways, I'm dipping. I got some stuff I need to do. Yeah, MT, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Hopefully you didn't dip already. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with staying on top of chat when I'm also chatting. Yeah, thanks for coming in. See you next time.
Sorry, chat. I'm just here to sabotage Hans.
Nah, we chillin'. Shit, my Chrome is acting up again. If my stream stops, will you guys let me know? Oh, I disconnected. Chrome! Why are you doing this to me? Why do I even bother updating you? I don't know. I lost everything, but OBS says that I'm still live, so not even connecting to chat. And I know it's not Twitch because my YouTube's down too. Well, I'm just gonna keep going. What the fuck, man? Hello? Hello, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? What the fuck? Chrome's busting my balls tonight. Oh, I can actually see chat. Cannot read chat. Yeah, my OBS chat's not working. I'm having audio issues. Can you guys can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we are good now.
What the fuck?
Did something crash on your app?
Chrome. Chrome just keeps crashing. And I hate Edge.
Do you have any like extensions or plugins for Chrome?
Yes, I do.
How many? Because they may be what the issue is.
I only have 6. Here, I'll remove that one. I don't want to remove AdBlock for YouTube.
That should be fine.
I can remove that. I've got a couple like paywall extensions. Those don't really work, to be honest. Yeah, I got rid of 3 of them. I think the other 3 should be fine.
You know, funny story.
Yeah. I want to
I
hear
was
a funny
talking
story. Sorry. Go.
I was talking to Crit, aka Dracula, last night, or the night Mars for a bit.
All good.
I had a coworker last year ask me where I went when I was standing next to her at the self-checkout. I was like, my brain just does that sometimes, don't worry about it.
Yeah, what, she's never heard of zoning out?
Guess not.
I zone out all the time, especially in meetings, good lord.
Retail is very boring.
Everything's boring, man. All work. I guess there's plenty of jobs that aren't boring. My job's boring as shit, and the meetings are really boring. So I'll just like zone out, or if I'm off camera, I will just start like looking at my phone, like scrolling Twitter, and then like later I'll be on like a one-on-one call with my boss. He's like, "Yeah, remember in the meeting they were saying blah blah blah." And I'm like, oh yeah, right. Run that by me again."
I've thought about getting my master's, but I don't know. Over here, people with their masters or their license for counseling and all that, they just go to a lot of meetings and they don't actually help clients at all. So
Is that what you want to do? Or do you want to actually do counseling?
I have a psychology degree, so.
Right. I know, I think I read that in your About section a while back. Which is pretty cool.
Work right now.
My wife got her bachelor's in psych. And then she pivoted and got a master's in geography. I don't even think she had a minor in geography.
Pretty
She might
common
have.
for that to happen, so, or it's not uncommon.
Yeah. She might have. I think she took a couple geography classes actually, right at like the very last quarter. It's all because of me. I was already a first year grad student and I was reading a bunch of like Marxist literature and like showing her and talking about it. She was like, "Oh my god, I gotta get into this." Because that's what most of geography is in the upper levels. Geography actually breaks off into like two sects. It's like there's like qualitative geographers, which are almost all Marxists, and then there are quantitative geographers that go into like spatial analysis, and there's not a lot of blending of the two, which is what's really lacking in the discipline. That's really what I focused on with my thesis, and with a couple articles that I've published since, was just trying to like reconcile the differences through case studies. Not an easy task.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to get my master's too. I don't want to write a thesis.
But yeah, I mean, it's not just the writing either, right? It's like so much fucking reading.
Yeah, and I listen to audiobooks because I can't read.
I can if I have to, but I don't want to.
I'll just sit there, reread a paragraph 4 times, and then give up.
Oh yeah. I've been the
Audiobooks are
same
nice 'cause
way.
you can just listen to them and do shit.
Yeah, I need to start doing that again. I was doing that for a long time when I first started this job. And then I was like, fuck that, I can watch TV while I work. No one's gonna know. And now that's mostly what I do. So I went on a therapy gecko kick earlier this year. As a psych major, you must know, you know about therapy gecko, right? Dapper.
I don't think so, but
What?
I could have forgotten.
Lyle Forever on Twitch. He dresses up like a gecko and takes calls, gives online advice, and just acts as a person to listen to.
Oh, I've seen this guy on Spotify.
Yeah, he's everywhere now. He got really big during the pandemic. He's
I
great.
can imagine.
He's awesome. I went on a really long stint this early summer, late spring, early summer. I watched all of his YouTube content, which was a lot. It took me like a whole month of watching it for 40 hours a week. It was awesome, just the stories that people call and like his demeanor. He's like so calm and engaging. That it's pretty cool. He's not, I mean, he's like not legally a counselor, but he's had like real counselors call in and be like, I know you can't say you're a counselor, but you're doing exactly what we do and you're doing a really good job. It's cool, it's pretty wholesome.
Yeah, it's a lot of work just to become a counselor because you need your master's, then you get licensed, and you need to take all these exams.
Yeah. I mean, if that's what you really want to do with your life, I'd say go for it, man.
Yeah, I just don't want 200K in student loan debt either, so.
Make pretty good money as a counselor. I mean, low-end counselors make $80 an hour, and if you can figure out a way to do it from home, then that's a lot of your overhead costs, you know?
Yeah, I'm considering it. I just need to take a break at least.
Yeah, fair. Take your time, man. I hope no one in your personal life is pressuring you or anything like that.
reading and I hate writing, so it's difficult.
Feel
Actually, I
that.
don't hate writing. I hate writing 50 pages for no reason.
Yeah. I'm the same way too. When I was in my program, um, they hadn't really figured out exactly the direction they wanted the program to go, so they were giving us some like bullshit classes that we shouldn't have had to take, and there were a couple of them that was like, this is absolute bullshit. It's not related to any of this at all, and they had like projects that were, yeah, huge projects that did not tie into anybody's thesis. And I threw a fit and made them change the rules. I was like, this is unacceptable. I'm not taking this class. I'm not doing all this extra work. Like, anything that I'm taking should be helping me in my thesis, you know. And so I got out of an anthropology of food class that was a requirement. And what else was there? There was some other class that was like it was like about climate change. And like climate change is important for sure, but I was not going to write a 50-page paper on the effects of the Australian wildfires back a few years ago when I already had like a huge thesis I was working on.
And the poor kangaroos.
I know, so sad.
Not just the kangaroos, but the
Capybaras and the koalas, everything. There was like, wasn't there like 500 million animals or something? So sad.
Yeah, last I heard, koalas can't even reproduce at the moment. At least most of them can't.
They're pretty grotesque little fucking beasts. The whole having to digest their food twice is pretty gross.
I mean, humans are pretty gross too, so.
Yeah, they can be. We don't eat our own shit most of the time. Most of us don't.
Might as well be.
We don't all have syphilis.
People have their head up so far their ass, they might as well be eating shit, so.
Hard time arguing that.
My pet peeves is when people are like, I'm so much better than an animal. I'm like, no, you're not.
We are animals.
Yeah, but they mean like lower in the food chain. Like a lot of people don't take care of their dogs or cats well because they just think they're just a furry animal.
Oh yeah, I hate that. I love my pets. Sometimes my dog is a bad boy and he has to have a timeout in his kennel. But I give him all the love in the world. My kitty too.
We'll say your pet isn't a family member. Like, yeah, she is.
Yeah, it's all perspective. Like it is if you want them to be. If you decide that they are. Oh, I didn't need to make both of these at the same time. Okay, put that over there.
Are you working on the waist right now?
Shoulders.
Oh.
This is going a lot faster than I expected. That Barbados that I did really set the tone for my expectations of MGs. Thought they would all
They're
be
usually pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I just assumed that they would all be as complicated as that guy was. That guy was ridiculously complicated. Especially for a newbie.
Kind of dreading taking this MG apart because pain in the ass.
Why are you gonna take it apart?
Sand it.
To sand it?
You get rid of the nubs.
Oh, you didn't do that as you were building it?
I mean, for the most part, but they're not completely gone.
Oh.
Granted, a lot of them probably just need to be painted over.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to really get rid of nub marks all the way. On white pieces, it's a piece of cake, but anything else...
I was tempted to say something that would sound racist.
What?
Probably gonna make a similar comment. So
What?
I'll say dark blues are the second hardest to get them off of.
Dapper just says the N-word on my stream. Gets me banned from
No,
Twitch.
You were talking about. You were talking white pieces, and I'm like, yeah, whites are the best.
Oh.
You went opposite of what I thought. Well, not quite. No, marks are awful to deal with. Let's just go with that and change the topic.
There's this clip that I've been thinking about putting. I don't know. I saved it when I first saw it, but I don't think that I would actually be able to put it on my stream. It's a clip from a Trump rally where it's playing tequila, like da 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 da, and as soon as it's like time to say tequila, Trump is like, the N-word! And it's very funny. Very funny to me.
You'd be able to play the clip.
Yeah, maybe not.
You can post it in the Discord.
There's a lot of clips like
No,
that that are very funny. It's got another one where someone cut him off, so he's saying, we have to keep America gay. Which is also good.
I heard something about Putin talking shit about Americans. He's like, they're all gay over there.
Yeah. That's why he hates us so much, because he's jealous. Hates us because he ain't us. Ain't us. Sounded like I said anus.
I mean, you did.
Similar.
I haven't. I've heard that it's really good though.
It's pretty good. The animation's jarring though, because it goes from like 3D to 2D to rotoscoping and so on. Kind of like Doro Hetero plus Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, I'm way out of my element here.
Uncultured.
What?
Uncultured.
Uncultured, yeah. Whatever.
The elevate message thing is so dumb.
Like the chat highlight stuff that they just added.
I accidentally clicked it. I was like, what the hell is this? Oh, yeah.
Ooh, it kind of highlights suspicious users. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I'm just gonna make it so that every single chat is highlighted.
Is it worth using rubbing alcohol to remove panel line?
I don't know. I use Zippo fluid.
What type of panel liner is it?
The
Is it
gun
like the
markers.
fluid type? Oh, the gun markers? I just wipe it with my finger.
There you go.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get the tiny crevices, so
Then occasionally I'd say a tissue or a Kleenex, or, well, Kleenex tissue or a paper towel. At least that's what I've kind of found works, but if you want like a fluid solution, then probably go with Han's suggestion.
it helps too is these.
Going through them like crazy though. Cleaning it up with them.
It looks so much better when it's panel line.
100%.
It would be like, it doesn't look that good after they build it, and they don't panel line it or anything.
I know, it's funny. It's like, well, I built it, I spent all this money on it, built it, but it just kind of looks like a toy, it's kind of lame.
It's pre-painted, so why doesn't it look better?
Oh, Rufus, you got the hiccups, bud? No, he's dreaming. My dog is steadily gaining weight. He's turning into a huge, fat chunk. It's kind of great, but it's also kind of concerning.
Gotta walk more.
He gets a lot of yard time, and he runs. He runs a lot. He is too big to walk. And I don't
He's
have
just getting old.
I don't have the money to put him in a training school so that he doesn't pull. Because he's like over 100 pounds, so he pulls and you're going. He's not too old, he's only 18 months. I think he's gonna continue widening out.
And that's what happened to my parents' dog. He's fucking massive.
What breed?
It's a mixed terrier of some sort.
Yeah, he's about as big as his mom was a couple of years ago. And I saw his mom last fall, and she had like doubled in width. She was like super stout. So I suspect he will probably do that too. It's just weird. It's weird because he was just a tiny little puppy a year ago.
parents' dog was normal size, dark brown dog, and then he just doubled in width somehow.
Kind of like most middle-aged men in America. I'm no exception either. I'm a lot thinner than I was a couple of years ago. I was a twig, and then one winter of like not being super active and eating a bunch of baked goods, and I put on like fucking, I don't know, 40, 50 pounds. It was wild. And now I actually have to like work to keep weight off, which I never thought would be the case.
I still can't gain weight much.
I know.
And
Can't afford that shit. It's too bougie for me.
Just eating a lot of cheap crap. And milk, although that gets a little expensive. I knew a guy who was bulking up and he drank a gallon of milk a day.
Fuck.
Yeah,
There's so much sugar in milk too.
he put on a lot of fucking weight.
A cup of milk is like a cup. It's like a soda, basically.
Really? Just like natural sugars?
I guess it depends on the milk you get, but usually has a lot of sugar in it.
I know that sweetened almond milk is insane.
That's terrible for the environment too. Drink about protein drink every day, so with milk.
I feel like a lot of the stuff we consume is really bad for the environment to make.
Almonds are especially bad because it takes so much water.
I mean, it takes a lot of freaking water to grow a cow too. A lot. And I think I've seen the numbers side by side. It's like a cow drank way more water. Than the amount needed for an almond tree. I don't remember what the scale was. It's been a long time since I've seen the stats. I just learned about like how terrible avocados are. That blew my mind.
so bad about them.
In order to grow avocados, so it was, I saw this interview with this farmer. It was like, yeah, in order to grow avocados, and have it be profitable, you have to farm like 40 to 50 acres. And then he ran through the numbers of how many. It was like, that means you have to kill like 30 to 50,000 groundhogs, thousands upon thousands of birds, and just like all of this, like all of these different species. You're just like essentially displacing or killing whole forests worth of animals. And he was like, whether you know about it or not, if you consume avocados, like, you're just as guilty.
You're technically supporting that.
Yeah, you're an accessory to the murder. And that made me sad. I don't really get to eat avocados very often because they're like hardly ever ripe here, but also my wife hates them, so we just don't buy them.
Avocados are great, but I don't eat them too much.
I know, they taste so fucking good, dude. And they're so healthy. The fats are so good for you.
There's a Mexican farmer who tried to hire like the mafia or somebody to defend his avocado farms because people started attacking them.
Who started attacking?
I guess they were trying to steal his avocados or something.
Oh. Damn. And guacamole too is so good. I fucking love guacamole. Probably never gonna eat it again though. Knowing what I know now.
I mean, nothing's really ethical under capitalism, so.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, it's true. If we found a way to, like, I mean, we know the ways. If we started doing more vertical farming, then I'd be very happy about that. If we could, like, figure out how to do vertical avocado farms, then I'd be much more supportive of avocados again. I'm also a meat eater, so it's kind of hypocritical to be sad about some animals and not others. Although there's some times when I'm like at the store and I'm thinking about getting meat, and then I get really fucking sad. And I don't. And I'm like, I'm not gonna eat pig anymore. And then my wife buys a bunch of sliced ham the next time she's at the store, and I'm like, well, I guess. What are you saying, Dan?
To assimilate, nuggets are really good.
They're veggie nuggets?
Yeah.
See, I don't feel as bad about eating birds as I do mammals. I know that they're capable of most of the same emotions that we are. Birds, I'm not so sure. Verdict's still out on birds. To To me, they seem like just cold, callous killers.
Yeah, but chickens are pretty smart.
Yeah.
Supposedly chickens outperform dogs and cats, but also 4-year-old adult human children.
Outperform them on what?
Cognitive and behavioral tests.
No way. I refuse to believe that. Chickens? I can't believe that. You might be right, and I'm just gonna live in denial.
This year's chicken exhibit behavioral flexibility, for example, and were given palatable and unpalatable food in different colored bowls. Then researchers offered food to the hens' chicks. The colors for the good food and bad food were switched. The hens warned their chicks not to eat what they thought was the bad food.
When kids aren't capable of doing that same thing.
I don't know if it's one of the behavioral tests they had.
That's pretty clever. I'll give them that. Yo! What's up, dude? Back from holiday? Oh yeah, welcome back home.
Chickens also have capacity for delayed gratification.
What do you mean by delayed gratification?
They have self-control.
Yeah, they're willing to wait for a reward.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like the marshmallow test. If the kid doesn't take the marshmallow, when the researcher gets back, he gets twice the reward.
Yeah.
Yep.
Octopus passed that recently. There's octopi.
You, I'm doing good, man.
Uh,
Just, you know, doing my thing, living life. Yeah, Kryptonics, high news looking fucking baller. How much does MG do I have done? I've got this much complete. Just the arms, torso, head. And I'm working on the first shoulder. This guy also has another head with an opening up base, which is pretty cool. I don't have my background. That's pretty sweet. New office is not done yet. Hopefully this weekend. I'm in a temporary office right now.
Temporary office. I thought it was done.
No. Nope. Okay, I know Kryptonic already heard this story, but basically, when I was renovating the upstairs, we put in a partition wall that inadvertently became a structural wall without meaning to. So, and that wall is one of the walls of my office. So I moved in there and realized that That wall was structural and unsupported, and the ceiling downstairs was starting to sag just a little bit. So we had to call a contractor and tell him how urgent it was. And we've had a contractor out this week putting in support beams on our first floor.
I heard you talking about the roofs or ceiling sagging. I thought you took care of it already, but I guess it takes a while.
Yeah, no, they got one beam in today. Should have the second beam in tomorrow, and then I don't know if they'll be done or if it'll be another day. But it should be done. Should be done this week. So I'm hoping to move up into my office Friday. That's the plan. Yeah, it's been hectic. It's been fucking hectic. And then on top of it, so Saturday we moved all of our stuff out of the living room. And then we also realized that night that all of our storage down in our basement had molded, which was a lot of furniture, a lot of clothes that we had stored away, all of our Christmas decorations, all of it ruined. So Sunday we spent the day pulling everything outside under our carport and salvaging what we could, which was about 3 boxes from a whole basement's worth of storage.
Move.
Yeah,
Dress shirts make it.
that was brutal. No. I have some dress shirts made it. The clothes that we have tried to salvage, we've been running in vinegar washes in the washing machine. We've been doing like 3 or 4 full cycles with like a cup of vinegar and a cup of soap each time, and then going through and throwing away. I was lucky there. Really lucky. But also unfortunate because I had like over a dozen nice dress shirts and I really liked them. Really liked all of
Oh
them.
no.
Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. That was not the weekend I thought it was gonna be. Thought it was gonna be a nice chill weekend. The first chill weekend in a long line of not chill weekends. But we're almost there. Tomorrow I take my truck into the shop to get it repaired. Hopefully get that fixed by Thursday, and then I can start taking loads to the dump from our basement. I've got probably 4 or 5 loads. It's a lot of loads for one day. Ayo. That was a sex joke. You got it.
Well, at least you salvaged some stuff.
Yeah, I did save my magic cards,
That's pretty important.
so that was cool.
The most expensive things in there.
Some of them, yeah. My EDH decks are worth a lot of money. Yeah, it's true. It's true, man. We did get to it before. It was really bad. It was on its way. If we had waited to like until winter, or until the end of winter, like we might have died. It could have probably killed us. There was a few items that had yellow on them, which is really dangerous. Alright, let's put this shit on.
I don't really have anything comparable to that, but I did have bed bugs last year, so that sucked.
Oh, that fucking blows, dude. Did you have to get rid of all your stuff or just your bed? I know they spread like
Just my bed.
crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I just had to sleep in the living room for a bit.
Fucking lame, dude. Were they biting you? Is that how you found out?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my god.
And I moved here recently, so I don't know if I brought them here, or if they were already here, or what.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
They're transient, so they can hop onto you at any time.
Right. God, that's so scary.
The good thing is I downside to a twin-size mattress, so I actually have more room in my room, so...
Nice. Y'all built the HG Dynamis and the HG GNN while you were on vacay. Yeah, I saw those in the Discord. Those were sweet. Also picked up the HG 007 sword and the HG, or the NG MG new. And the PG Strike was waiting for you when you got home today. Oh my god. That's so sick. I still can't believe y'all bought a fucking PG. I bet that box was fucking gigantic.
Isn't a PG like the price of a monitor? Really fancy.
Yeah. I mean, they're like pretty standard, like 250.
The hobby shop in the big city kind of near me that I'll be moving to in November here. They have one of the mega grades, the 148 RX 78-2, which is $330 CAD. I'm so tempted to pick it up.
Make a grade.
They're 148 scale. They're like,
Yeah, those are crazy.
was that just the master grade or the master grade extreme version of the Unicorn U?
MG Unicorn for Claw full armor? Hell yeah. Damn, dude. Give me a gift that she told me about and then I completely forgot. It came in the mail this week. I'm gonna have to figure out some way to get it up in my background, but it is a little one of those little fucking picture lights with LED light ups. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Pretty cool. It's got a little like color control controller too, but I don't have a battery for it, so this is just its like default mode. Got one of those for Christmas. Yours is Itachi from Naruto. Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, they seem like they make really good gifts.
I had someone who just got into Gunpla last night. pretty sure she was building the can't even remember actually, but she's addicted. She's like, I'm just gonna build this kit. Like, no.
That's what they all say.
Yeah.
I got my one friend into Gunpla as well. While I was out picking up my kits, I had asked him if he wanted like one, and he's like, "Oh yeah," because he was kind of interested but didn't have the money at the time. So I'm like, "Okay, well, which one?" And it was just I think the high grade Perfect Strike is the one that he got, and so yeah, I picked it up from him. He finished building, and he enjoyed it. So the next time that I was in the city there visiting, he picked up 2 more kits.
Nice. Yeah, my wife is trying to. Yeah, she's trying to pretend like she's not hooked, but she definitely wants to build more. I was like, yeah, you see why they call it plastic crack? She's like, yeah. You got Kaiju in a gunpla, nice. Yeah, Kaiju has a big backlog. But you got a pretty big backlog now too. Post an update, I want to see it. I want to see all the new stuff in there.
What's also great is this girl's also like an artist as a day job, so there's a lot of potential there. She does painting or something like that, so.
Yeah, she could do some of those really cool, like, little painted designs on them. Seem like those ones that have, like, carps and dragons and different things like that. Those are really cool. The PG box dwarfs the MG unicorn box, I'm sure.
Wait, do you have a high new perfect grade?
No, it's the Verkov.
Oh, okay.
My Sazabi Verika is like massive as well.
Yeah.
I want to build that Zaku Furkov so bad.
The Psycho?
The Psycho Zaku, yeah.
Yeah, that's been on my wish list forever. I need to just drop the money and pre-order it from HobbyLink. You can get it on Amazon, but it's like $250.
Yeah, I cross compare between Amazon and New Type, and they seem pretty comparable, so I'd rather shop from New Type.
Oh yeah, any day.
Although it sucks that Darn Gifts doesn't support New Type yet. Like they don't just order it for you like they do with Amazon. I don't know if you know what Darn's Gifts is.
I don't.
It's what it's where viewers can buy stuff on your wish list. And if they use New Type, it goes to your balance, and you have to withdraw the payout, and it takes like a week to get to you. So and then the trusted sellers, it'll just be shipped to you. At least as far as I know.
Have you used it at all?
Yeah. I just withdrew from it recently.
Nice.
Someone bought me the Tami ink and also the ground type Arc 79.
Hell yeah.
I really want to get a Gundam that can do the Jacko pose, and then have the RX-79's gun on its butt. I think that'd be great.
I've been trying to get my models into the Jacko pose for a while now. And I can't. I don't know if it's just not doable. Maybe the new RG God can do it. My Red Astray got pretty close, but I still wouldn't say that it was a valid Jacko pose.
Someday.
Okay, hold on.
Someday.
I asked someone to try to get the
Let's go.
pose, and he couldn't do it.
Let's fucking go.
Oh, no. Holding a pump.
Damn.
Well, I want to get the red Zegok so bad. For some reason.
I'm still...
Just because Char used it for like one episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the god's got to be able to.
I mean, he tried to do it when I asked him, but I don't know.
There.
I was watching
Does that
him.
count?
What's up, Kaiju? Just popping in to say hi. Gotta get to FLCL.
Oh, Cooley.
Oh.
Kaiju, get in here.
I'm gonna keep them like that.
That's chill.
I'll see ya.
Build with
That's
us.
chill.
I know.
Yeah, you could just build with us. But I get it.
We're just
Anime over friends. I get it.
Did you see the Jacko pose for the Zegok?
No.
I think he did something close to it.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking
I got,
close.
like-
That's pretty fucking close. Hell yeah.
The legs are quite loose, but yeah, that's about the closest I can get.
Nice. House sitting for sister can't build till the weekend. Sorry to hear that. That's gotta be eating at you. Gonna start having withdrawals. Feeling the itch yet?
You feel it, Mr. Krabs?
Went to a hobby shop yesterday and asked for scribing tools. What happened? Did they give you scribing tools? Bro's gonna let Kaiju get scribes for a few more weeks. Oh, come on. Gave you some Tamiya thing with a hook blade.
Damn, Kaiju's going deep with the scribes.
Says it's for scribing, but I don't know what the go is with this thing.
Sometimes I sand too much, and then I just wish I could rescribe it back in.
Yeah. It is nice to do so. Yeah, that's interesting, y'all. That's cool. You can get real
Are you
nice.
asking about, like, the hook blade?
What's that?
Are you, well, this is kind of directed towards you, but are you asking about like the hook blade and kind of like how you use that?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what he was getting at.
Because I have one. I haven't actually like used it yet. Because yeah, I have the Mavericks one with the guard and the hook blade.
Make sure you practice on a piece that you don't care about first.
Yeah, like I'm not actually gonna do it just because I don't have a piece to, but I'll still like give a rough kind of idea of how you do it.
They've got a pretty good set of blades with like different thicknesses with a few curved ones. At the local Walmart in the craft section that I've been kind of looking at here and
So
there.
with this one here, and like the guard, so you put the blade in
Oh.
and put the hooked one here, and then you can put it along, and you can just kind of go along the side there, and it kind of hooks in, and you can get your initial line started with this. That's what the guard and the hook is for, is you get your line started that way, and you can follow the kind of...
Oh, interesting.
And then from there, you take your other scribing tools, and you can just go through how you normally would.
Nice.
So that's how this one works.
That's cool. What's
At
that
least
called?
That's my understanding of it. I don't know the specific name of it, but it's just like, if you look up Madworks scribing guard, you'll probably find it.
Sweet.
And then the blade is just a like X-Acto knife hooked blade.
Sure.
You can use like a normal X-Acto knife blade if you wanted as well to, like if you had a sharp kind of edge to it, you could put on a normal blade and angle it and use the guard as well to kind of taper the edge.
That's sick.
We know of all X-Acto blades. This Tamiya knife has been pretty nice. I hear Ulfa is even better, so...
Tamiya's plastic scriber. Oh, interesting.
That one I think would just be like a normal, these ones aren't like exactly kind of scribing tools, but they're just picks, and yeah, I think they would work kind of similar where you just go from the top and you kind of, how you would with like a normal X-Acto knife, just with a hook portion instead, so that it digs a little deeper and nicer. That's my kind of understanding of it.
Neat.
And I guess really, as long as you're getting the desired outcome out of it, it doesn't matter how you use it.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, Kaiju.
Some solid.
Enjoy the anime. See you later.
See you later. Really need to get some affinity sanding tools that are not softback. Sometimes they sand curves into pieces that I want to curve.
Yeah, having a couple sanding sticks are really helpful.
They'll curve the plastic. And if I get a solid one, then it won't. It'll just make it flat.
Mm-hmm.
You could pick up like a popsicle stick to use. Oh, wait, because are you wanting to keep them curved? Like the sandpaper kind of sticks themselves? Or like,
Oh no, I want to make them flat sometimes because not everything's curved.
then yeah, if you use like a popsicle stick to just kind of back it, you can brace it so it doesn't bend as much, and then you can also just not use the popsicle stick if you want around it.
That's smart.
Yeah, that could
It's
work.
a lot cheaper than just buying separate ones specifically for it too, because it'll run you $10-15 probably for a couple of them. I guess prices are kind of hard to gauge when I'm talking Canadian.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just being too rough, but I don't know. But like for the legs of pieces, I've definitely curved the armor slightly where it's not supposed to be.
Yeah,
It's curving into each other.
that was a big problem for me when I first started sanding. Sanding too much. And, but I had the other problem. I didn't have any sponges. I only had sanding sticks, so curves were especially hard. But yeah, now I try to remember to just go like really light with the actual sandpaper and go a lot harder with the buffer, the weight until I put them together and sand them both at the same time, and that way there's no like weird edges along the crease. You could also always get putty dapper.
Putty.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
to fix those grooves that you sand in. With like modeling putty. Fill it in, re-sand it down.
No, that worked.
It is a thing people do. People also do it to completely eliminate the creases between pieces of armor. But that's crazy, because then if you're painting that, you gotta do like full masking. It's pretty hardcore.
If you slightly curve it on accident, can't you just flatten it back out?
I mean, yeah, but if it's a piece that butts up against another, then you might run into problems. Because you might leave too big of a gap in between those pieces. If that makes sense.
Definitely had pieces that had a small gap between them.
Yeah. Me too on a lot of my kits. It happens.
Kaiju must be dying.
Should have brought a kit with him.
Yeah, I know he's really been enjoying Fooly Kool-Aid though. So at least he's got something. Well, Andy's got Rose too. Not gonna pretend like your significant other isn't anything. Oh my god, I'm just stuck with my significant other. I'm so bored.
I wish I could remember who I raided last night. Let's look at the VOD.
How come? Were they doing something cool?
I just want to see what they were building. I just can't remember it. I really want to.
The worst parts in kits is when you have to do multiple of the exact same thing just over and over again.
Yeah, the fin funnels are
It's
crazy.
really tedious.
The fin funnels on the HG, I think there was like, it's like something like 40 some odd pieces.
Oh my god.
I think I was able to bust them out though, like 2 hours.
Mhm.
Y'all hasn't started the high new yet for that exact reason.
They're at least at the very, very end of the build, so like you're not kind of the experience isn't killed partway through because it's funnel time. It's the very end.
Yeah. Also, but at the same time, like if you're like marathoning, then it's quite a push at the end.
Yeah, that's true.
It'd be nice if they like split it up.
Oh shit.
It's like after you do the arms, do like 3.
Build one funnel after each.
Yeah.
Build one arm, do a funnel. Build
Yeah.
another funnel.
What were they building, Dapper? Oh, Rufus, no, hold on. My dog's about to puke. No! Dude, no!
Again?
No.
Oh,
Let's
poor
go,
dog.
let's go.
Yeah.
I'll tell him when he gets here, but they were building the master grade for co-op as their first kit.
Oh wow. Of which one?
Oh, Wing Zero.
The endless or yeah, the endless waltz version.
I don't think it's the one with the wings. I think it's the other one.
Oh, okay. Because that was my first kit as well. That was the one I started with. Was the Master Grade Veracata.
Oh. Apparently her friend, she calls him an expert and recommended that one be okay for them. So I guess it worked out. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what's
so,
up?
On, of course. Welcome back.
We made it.
Okay.
We made it. Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
Like
Yep.
the second night in a row.
It is the second night in a row. Yeah. I don't know what's up with them. I don't know. I'll monitor it. It's pretty normal occasionally, but yeah, it's kind of just 3 nights this week, so.
Jesus. Does he need to see the vet?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'm gonna monitor it.
Dogs will put anything in their mouth, so maybe he just eats something really bad.
Yeah, he's been chewing on a,
Many pieces.
could be a piece of his toy that he chews on.
So
Could
that,
be like 1,000 different things, honestly.
the Gunpla streamer was talking about, they started building the Master Grade Wing Zero Verkaz, their first kit.
As their first kit.
Yeah.
It's their first
Their
kit
friend
ever.
Their friend recommended that.
Wow.
They're an artist, so I guess it's not too difficult, but still.
Well, good luck.
Yeah.
I hope they enjoy it though. Really. Just seems like it's a bit challenging for beginning.
Yeah, it seems way too challenging. Master grades are hard enough, let alone Verkaz.
It's the old Verica. It might be essentially on like the equivalent of a modern perfect grade, which is still like would be decently challenging, but it's just more parts more than anything.
Yeah, it's the Verkaz that has mechanical wings, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's the older one then. The box is the easiest way to tell.
Yeah. Here, I'll pull out the box.
They didn't buy that either. Apparently someone bought it for them, so...
Hmm.
Lucky. What is the year on this?
Wasn't it like 04 or like 05?
The only thing that looks remotely like a date might suggest 2011, but I don't know if that's an actual date. No, it's 2004, yeah. You're right. It is 2004. It looks sweet though. I am excited to get to it. I also really like how just generally sleek the boxes are. My camera's way too close.
I was surprised what the P-Bandai boxes look like.
I don't really like them.
They're pretty, basic.
Oh, Kryptonic, you've got a Sandrock, right? In your backlog?
I do. Yes, I do.
So do you wanna plan on doing a joint build with me and Dreamer?
Yeah. I remember
Cool.
there's in a VC, I think, while you guys were talking about that, or I saw it in like the Discord, and yeah, I would absolutely love to do like a joint
Sweet.
build during that.
Yeah. I was thinking, I don't know how soon, but I was thinking that maybe after this F91, and I know I'm going to be painting quite a bit in between as well, but I was thinking about maybe doing that as my next one. So maybe within like 3 or 4 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, maybe. I think 3 is maybe a good estimate. Are you down to just like start it? If what's that?
Beginning of November is when I'll be moving, so
Oh,
I'll have to kind of.
we can hold off.
Timeline that way.
Yeah, I can do another one in between. We can wait.
I guess.
We could try to do it in December, whenever you're settled.
Like, it'd be middle of November. I don't have a whole lot of stuff that I would need to be moving.
Okay.
It'd be easy for me to get set up, so like second week of November, virtually any time before then, if we wanted to like start it on the Saturday here for a little bit, and then just kind of work on it throughout the week, or throughout the month, I should say. That
Yeah.
would also work.
Dope.